Happy days, my fantastic numismatic artistic friends. Master Temple here, and we're going to do a till raid today. We're raiding the till. Before we get on to that, you can see I've got a nice lovely towel down. I put a towel down instead of the usual mat or the piece of black cardboard that I have kicking about. The reason why I've done that is I've tinkered with the settings on the camera and I need something to stop the glare, so we've done that. Let me know how it looks, guys. It may or may not become a permanent feature. When we go till raiding though, folks, we do take absolutely every safe precaution we possibly can under the current situation, and I don't go out there to try and catch coins off of folk. What I do is I obviously do it safe and do it when necessary. And some of the places that I go to buy, let's say, a loaf of bread, the local little corner shop doesn't have a card machine, doesn't take card. It costs the little shop too much money, so they deal in cash, which is ideal for till raiding, but you must only ever do that when necessary. Anyway, let's get off of that. Let's go on to the book. Now, the book here, what we've got Commonwealth Games England to find, and that is the only one. It's the only space left. It's a one coin shootout, I believe, between myself and several other coin tubers, and it's one of the difficult ones to get in it. But right next to it is the Northern Ireland, and we found that twice, so it can be done. It can be done. We've got some belters in here. We've got the Olympic pair there. In fact, the last one to go in the book is the Olympic Rio Andover down there. Now this one here, the Mary Rose, that does remind me. Let's zoom in, see if we can get zoomed in without me crashing everything. The Mary Rose there looks like it's that picture that I painted. Did anybody see that? The Mewstone at Plymouth Sounds, the Turner painting, the Master Paints the Masters. It's one of my favourite ones to do, and if you're enjoying that series, please let me know. It's fantastic to read your comments and you get your interaction and who I should be painting next and what we do. Just messing about here with Zoom. Right, there we go. So yeah, and that, the Etsy shop as well that I've got, Master Temple Arts, that's doing very well. You can go over there and you can treat yourself to a nice original oil painting. We've got various sizes that we do, and some that you may have seen me paint on videos. Right, in here, let's get you out of the glare. We've got the train station set up there, the Shakespeare set, Magna Carta, and the Britannias, and then that's that for the £2 coins. The last one is Great Fire of London. It's turned slightly in the album, but they do rotate around. They have a little bit of a dance about in the album when we put them away. We can't see them. Down here we've got the spaces for the Navy centenaries and the flag errors. I've never ever found one, and I'm not holding my breath that I will do, but you never know. £2 coin from the Isle of Man that we got in as change as well a few weeks back. So that's that for the £2. Nearly done, folks. We've nearly done. 50 pence wise, similar story. We don't need much. We need the Kew Gardens. Now that one is very tricky, as you very well know, to get hold of, but it has been done before. I've done it before, so you've got to keep going until you do it again and again and again. We need Olympic boxing, equestrian, football. Now that is a very tricky one for me. I've never ever found one. Never ever found a Olympic football. What else do we need? Handball, hockey, and judo. Now judo I have found. I have found a judo. When did I find that? Just before I started making the videos, which is quite annoying really, isn't it? Because it is a tricky one to find. It really is. Triathlon. What else do we need? That's that for the 50p's. Okay, right down to diversity. Now at the back we've got space again for NAFCs. That's an NIFC, that's the Girl Guiding one. Zoom you back in. That's the Girl Guiding one. Picks it up. And it's a 2019 little belter. It's a 2019 one. There we go. These inserts, by the way, you get them from Katie Jones. She makes them and they're absolutely amazing. And that bit there is just a little tally chart of how many diversities I've got. Diversities are the first coin since making the channel, since starting to do this little project, that went into circulation. So it'd be nice to see how many I actually do find over a period of time. That's the book. Will we fill any more spaces? Who knows? Well, I know, but you guys don't. So let's have a look at the £2 coins first. Got a nice stack here, and like I said before, it's going to be few and far between because of what's happening, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so let's have a look at this one. This one here is a Shakespeare comedy. Now these are very common around here, very common indeed, but very nice, very sought after. And then next up we have got an absolutely belter of a find, the Great Fire of London. Great Fire of London. I love that coin. It's such a beautiful coin, and that is a keeper. I probably won't keep the Shakespeares because, as you know, we get a fair few of them. That's another comedies. Beautiful, beautiful comedies. What this one? That's the Army Pals. Come back, where are you? You there? Look. The Navy one is the one to find from this set. But as also, it's got Lord Kitchener in there. Armistice. There's another one in there. Aviation, and this is the Army one, the Army Pals. Suffers from a super high mintage, really crazy, but that looks like it's just been released. In fact, I was looking at these earlier, these coins, and they all seem to have a little bit of a nice look about them. And there we go again, look, we've got another comedies. That's 3 comedies. There's the skull, and we all know about the wording mess up on the side, but this one says what a piece of work is a man, sorry, on there. So it's not the error one. And the last one, what we got, beauty, another keeper, Magna Carta. You can't go wrong at that one, can you? Look at that. Yeah, so that's a keeper. So probably, I don't know what to do. I won't keep that one. I may keep the skull. Don't know yet. I don't know. Right, 50 pences. Did get a fair few 50p's. But again, this is probably about 3 weeks worth of pestering the shops when you go shopping. I got another random coin as well, which I'll show you in a second. Okay, so 50p. I'm going to have to split this deck up. Got that many, so I'm going to have to split this deck up into 2, or so I'm going to end up chucking them all over the place, and then everyone will be cross at me. And right, so what we got here, 2017. That's Mr. Froggy himself, Jeremy Fisher. You can stand there. Okay, 2005, we've got a dictionary, so you can go there. What's this one? 2018, People Act. Very, very common coin. Very common. We've got a diversity again. Beautiful. That's a beauty. That's a beauty. 2017, we've got another Jeremy Fisher. What's this one? Another diversity. What we've got again, 2016, we've got a Squirrel Nutkin. I like that. I like that coin a lot. In fact, before I started collecting coins, I remember getting one of those and liking it. But then I spent it. I also remember getting a Jemima Puddle Duck as well and spending that. 2013, if you can see it without glare. There we go. You know what that one was, don't you? Christopher Ironside. Lovely design, but high vintage. We've got 2019 again. That's a Sherlock again. Did we have a 2019 one before? I don't know. Yeah, Sherlock. I wasn't double checking that it was a Sherlock though. 2017, we've got a Benjamin Bunny. Now this one is a keeper. 2013, the Queen of Gibraltar, and it is the capture of Gibraltar. I can't speak. It's like my lips have been glued together. It's the capture of Gibraltar. You know what I'm saying. So we'll keep that one. 2020, Well, we've got a Brexit. You can sit there. You can sit there, Mr. Brexit man. Running out of space. 18. Wow, a nice one. We've got a Taylor Gloucester. Now, when we started coin collecting, when these got first released, they were everywhere, weren't they? They was everywhere. And slowly but surely, and then when we found out the mintage figures, they sort of like dwindled away. They dwindled away. We'll put you up there. So that could be a keeper. 3.5 million, around about that mark. 2020, another diversity. I thought I would come to end here. I've got another pile. Another People Act. Let's speed this up a bit. Peter Rabbit from 2017. Super common. Super common. What else we got? In fact, let's zoom out. Let's get him out a bit. Give us a bit of space. 2019. Another Sherlock. 2020. What's it going to be? Diversity. Another one. 2005. Dictionary. 2019. Another Sherlock. There we go. Any that I don't keep will go in the wonderful pig. He's a bit thin on ground actually. The chip shop don't take card. 2020. That's a Brexit. We've got a bunny. Now I signed this. I'll scribble happy days all over his pretty head and then send him back out into the wild. So if you find one, let me know. Let me know. 2016. That's Tiggy Winkle. Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. 2019. Another Sherlock. Absolutely tons of them. Tons of them. Benjamin Bunny. There's a few of them. I was only complaining that I hadn't seen many a week or so back, or last video or so back. Another diversity. What's the last few going to be? 2017, another Peter Rabbit, and another diversity. So that takes us tally of diversities. Where did you live? You live there, look. We've got 15 in 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. That's crackers, isn't it? Crackers. Random coin I found, guys, is this one, and it just looks like a £1 coin. It got paid into Keith's shop, and as I went in to get me essentials for the day, he says, I've got this here if you want it, and I paid £1 for it. I swapped it straight for £1. It's the same size, it's a bit thinner, but if you can tell, if it gets it in, it's got the serrated, well, the milled and flat edges. They're not flat, it's circular, but you know what, the plain edges, so to say, all the way around, and it is it's in lovely condition. The right excellent Marcus Garvey National Hero 2017 coin. The other end, it says Jamaica $20. So I thought, nice one, I'll have that for £1. Until I found out that $20 in Jamaica is worth about 10p. Well, you live and learn, don't you? You live and learn. Okay, my fantastic friends, nothing new for the book. Nothing new for the book. In fact, these 5 set of £2 coins, they actually look like they all have been newly released around here. So happy days. Maybe find more of those, and those, they'd be nice. Maybe find an error with one of those one day. Right, let's call it a day now. I've waffled on far too much. So until next time, my fantastic friends, do take care. I'll see you all later, and of course, have a safe but happy day.